Welcome back to my channel. I'm your fave Nurse B, and yes, I'm on the bouncy ball. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, to this video, to my life. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, YourFavNurseB #1, and check out our Facebook group, YourFavNurseB. It's a way for us to all come together, talk about nursing, CNA, nursing school, becoming a nurse, being a nurse, all that good stuff. Go to that Facebook group. And also, thank you all. I am at 5,000 subscribers. I'm a little bit over 5,000 right now, but thank you all so much for all your support. So let's get into this video. A lot of people ask me, what prerequisites do I have to take for nursing school? Those type of questions. Now, I have a separate video on how I got into nursing school, or how to get into nursing school. Go watch it. It has so much information, y'all. Like, so much information. Definitely go watch that video. Especially if you're in St. Louis and you want to get into applied tech. I talk about my experience of getting into applied tech. So go watch that video, y'all. Anyways, so first things first is you need to go to the actual school's website. Now, go to the website, go to like current students or the programs, whatever the case may be. So it's going to say program overview, or it might say something like program prereqs, or what you need basically to get into the school. I'm going to tell you, typically, more than likely, to get into a nursing program, you're going to need to have A&P 1 and 2, so anatomy and physiology 1 and 2. Now, just so you know, a prerequisite for anatomy and physiology is biology. Now, you can bypass biology if you took it in high school. Like for most colleges, if you took it in high school and like you graduated from high school within a certain amount of time, you can bypass having to take bio first. But typically you have to do that before you do A&P 1 and 2. And so yeah, that's that. And the next thing is more than likely you have to do an English course, like English 101, something like that. And then they might have you do like a math class. So more than likely it's going to be like intermediate math or college algebra that you have to test into. Either you can test into it, or you have to take classes to get into it. So my #1 tip for nursing prereqs is, when you go to the school, so do it at a community college. Don't feel like, oh, I'm at the community college, I'm never gonna get out of here, I don't want to go to the community college. Y'all, save your money, okay, and go to a community college and get your prereqs there, versus trying to do it at a nursing school or while you're in a nursing program. Can you imagine doing nursing classes and then turning around and having to do a science class? Like, some programs have it where you can do your nursing fundamentals while you do biology or while you do microbiology. No, if you can, do those classes before you get into the nursing program, while you're on the waiting list to get in the nursing program, while you're waiting to get the money together to do it. Do those classes way before that, so that's way less that you have to deal with while you're in the program, because nursing school is hard on its own. And I have another video about that, why nursing school is so hard. Go watch that video. It's hard on its own, so you don't want to add in classes that you could have did you know, months before then. So first tip is to go to community college. Second tip is to do the prereqs before the nursing program, and then do the coreqs before the nursing program, of course. Well, of course you have to do the prereqs before, because it's called pre. But coreqs are classes that are non-nursing classes, but you can still take it while you're in a nursing program. So do your coreqs before your nursing program as well. And then my third tip would be to make sure that when you're about to go into the community college and they give you like that entrance exam, or like the placement exam to see where you place, they usually test you on English and math. They're gonna see, okay, what level of English class can you take, the bare minimum? What level of math class can you take, the bare minimum? Y'all, study before you take this test. It's gonna save you a lot of time and a lot of money. Most times you go up to the community college, they'll have like little like sample tests, like little leaflets that they'll give you. Get those, get you a high set book or a GED book. Go online, go on YouTube, look at different math videos, different English videos, and just do a few questions here and there. Study, time yourself doing the questions, and know that you have a good grasp of what's going to be on that test. It's going to be very similar to you taking the GED or the high set. I think that's such a weird name. What the heck does that even stand for? But anyways, it's very similar to that. So test, make sure you do that, because you don't want to test into a freaking remedial class. So because if you test into a remedial math, y'all, it's gonna, and you have to get intermediate algebra to get into nursing school, you probably have to take like 4 classes before you get into intermediate algebra. Do you know how long that's gonna freaking take and how much money you're wasting? At my school, you know, that's 1 semester of a class, and then you're taking like, it's usually like 3 credits, so that's about $300 at the school I go to per class. So what's that? So if you test it into remedial math and it takes 3 classes just to get into intermediate, and it costs about $100 per credit hour, and each class of those 4 classes is 3 credits. That's $300 a class times 4. That's $1,200 that you're paying to get into intermediate, just to take the classes before you get into intermediate math. And then on top of that, the time that's involved. So you might have to take it, you know, each semester you got to take it. So that's 2 years of time if you don't take classes over the summer. That's 2 years of you taking math just to get into intermediate math. You're not even done with intermediate math. So, and then on top of it, you got to pay for intermediate math. So that's another $300. So that's $1,500 plus the books that you have to pay for. And that's 2 to 2.5 years of time that you're spending on getting into this freaking intermediate math class, when you could have just taken maybe a week, 2 weeks, a month of your time, spent maybe 20, 25 bucks on a GED book or high set book, sat down, studied the material, and maybe you would have tested into the class right under intermediate math. You know, I think that's what I did. I tested into the class underneath intermediate algebra, I think. And then I did intermediate algebra, then I did college algebra. So yeah, so versus you just being able to test into that class and saving a few $100, saving your time. I think I got done with all my math classes in 3 semesters. So I did 1 that fall, the next one that spring, and I did my last one, my college algebra, over the summer, and I'm done. I never got to take math again. There's no expiration date on math, at least here in St. Louis. I looked at all the nursing programs, there's no expiration date. So I got it done. So whatever nursing program I get into, I already got my college algebra. I got a C in every last one of my math classes. Math takes up a lot of time that I did not want to use. So, but hey, I got what I need to get. But you all, for your science classes, you have to get a B or better. Like, don't go for C's, because most nursing programs are not going to take those C's. Don't do it. Aim for B's. If you're in a class, I'll do a video about this, about the class I had to withdraw from. I'll do a totally different video. But if you're in a class and you feel like, oh my gosh, like you do the math and you're like, I'm not going to be able to get a B in this class, drop out. Do a withdrawal. Don't just stop going to the class. Go and actually do the withdrawal process and get out. So get out before it's too late. Get out. So make sure that you know what the withdrawal dates are for your classes. So if you know that, you know, hey, the withdrawal date is coming up in about a week, let me talk to my teacher. Let me look at my grades. Okay, where am I at? All right, right now I got a C in the class. What do I have to do in order to get a B? If you're looking at it, you got to say, okay, the next 2 tests I take, I got to get an A, and then on the final, I got to get a 100%. Let's go ahead and just withdraw from the class. I mean, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You more than likely won't do that, and then that's a C on your transcript. And some schools might only take that first grade, or some schools, they will take that C and that A that you got, and they'll give you an average, and like that means your average is a B. It just depends on the program. But definitely before you do prereqs, I would look at about maybe 2 to 3 nursing programs and get an idea what their prereqs are, and try to fit that in to your prereq schooling. So I'm going to do another video just showing you all how to design your class schedule, how to make your class schedule and all your classes to fit so that it's more beneficial for you. You get the most out of it, and you can get your prereqs done in like the shortest amount of time possible just by designing your classes and lining them up the way they need to be lined up. I'll do a totally different video about that. But those are my tips for prerequisites as far as like what you need to have to get into nursing school, and like a few tips. But I'll do more about it as far as my experience. This is a long, like, ongoing video series for you all. Thanks again for watching my videos, for supporting me. I am your fave nurse B. In case you all do not know, I am working to build this platform up for you all and for myself, because I'm looking to go back into school to get my RN. So I'm done, completely done with all my prereqs. I'm taking 1 class, like what's left is like coreqs, like maybe like 2 or 3, but really I can get into a nursing program right now. But I have this student loan, like this student debt that I have to take care of in order for me to go back to nursing school. So I'm working on that, y'all. So my goal is to, you know, get more subscribers, get more views, so that I can grow my platform and make more money from YouTube, so that I can pay for that debt and I can become an RN. I can have way much more like things to tell you all, more tips to tell you all, more videos to show you all, but I have to pay for this school in order to do it. So I'm asking for you all to make sure that you like, you comment, you subscribe, you share my videos, you support me in all that you can so that I can reach that goal. And like I said, I'm using this platform to help me with that. Of course, I have other ways of paying for it, but this is really what I'm using to help to get to that point. And I know I can do it. I know you all are going to help me to get there. So thank you all for all your support. And if you have any questions, put them in the comment section. Also, I really want to know, like, what prereqs are you all doing right now? And what kind of like things are you feel like barriers to you getting into a nursing program? If there are any, maybe there aren't. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.